All right. Hello, everybody. It's Friday, and we're back to more Dragon Quarter. So, yeah. Last time we did our restart, headed back to the beginning, saw a number of different cutscenes that weren't there the first time around, and we were incredibly powerful comparatively. We're going to today make it through up to. My plan is to make it up to the storage fight or close to it. I don't know if we'll do that tonight, but we'll see what we can do. So let's jump back on in. But yeah, so we are much, much more powerful than we were the first time around here by about 10 levels at this point. Maybe a little less, but... Alright, let's see. We have our percentage meter. That's back now. We have some party XP I can spend. Yeah. Let's give people some levels. That'll be good. Yeah, we are super tough. That is indeed where we are. Let me... Something seems off to me. And just do that. Alright. That feels better. So yeah, this is right after Bosch stabbed us, and then we got our cool powers. We are now heading up to the Biocorp lab in order to figure out what is up with our powers and Nina. And we got a friend here. Oh, hey, thanks for the save token refund. I don't think I need... Actually, let me check my fresh meat. I should probably max out that. I actually use that is the thing. Ooh. Oh, we also have the fairies to visit at some point, too. That'll be fun. But yeah, let us make our way around. Ah. What map are we on right here? Is this the... Oh, yeah, we want to go end Sector 1, and that leads to low sector. Cool. Oh, this had the bugs. Oh. Oh, God, I'm surrounded by bugs. That's fine, I'll blast them. Alright. Get your weapons ready. Let's move a little bit to support better blasting. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, they survived the blasters. Alright. Let's see if they'll survive a round of the round saber. Okay, indeed not. That went well. Louse. I don't need any of that stuff. See, we're gonna be moving fairly quick through these areas because we've already done them, and there's not going to be a lot of things we need to get. Nope. We can get ambushed by bats, though. That's good. Wait, one bat? Why only 2 bats? There were so many bats on us there. What? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Bats cannot deal with being blasted. Yeah, there's some bats, I guess. I guess these are the Kung Fu bats. Anyway, these things are incredibly weak to fire. Oh, oh no. Ah. Okay. They even drop firebomb. Ah! I don't want any. Well, can I really not get that from here? That's a terrible, like, look at how close I need to be to this thing. Yeah, whatever. I give it the boot, and we're gonna back up a bit. We do have our, defensive magic still. I may as well use it, you know? The AP cost on G-Flare is 10, but it's actually closer to 13 because of the way movement works on it. Oh. Alright, get in here. Yeah! Hell yeah, just pull you right on in. Okay, fire seems more effective. That's good. I just want to bop you on the head, jeez. Turn on the blasters. We should be safe with this fight. So, one thing I need to do is find the chests that have the backpack upgrades in them. Those are the most important ones by far. Oh, heck. Ah, that miss is bad. Alright, I'm taking a bop for this. Oh, well, at least they're just howling. That's nothing. Yeah, they have some health, you are right. We're even, like, quite powerful, and they have a pretty hefty amount of health on them. But yeah, I don't quite recall exactly which sector has the backpack upgrade. I do remember it's... I'm pretty sure it's not this one. I think it's actually later in the area. Bats, 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 bats. Ah! Dang it. Fine. We'll just bat blast them, that's fine. I don't see a problem here. So many bats. Get over here. I'm gonna wait till this bat comes on over to me. Oh, fine. Get over here, bat. We are vacuuming this bat. There we go. I like the vacuum bat. That's fun. Firebomb. Sure. Ooh, some party XP. Party XP is always... Ooh, and a power boost. This is the wrong way. This leads back to the sector. I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, this just leads back to town. Wait, 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 wait. Wait. I need to say hi to our friend. Alright. Hello. It's our buddy Big Ant. Speaking of Big Ant, let's go see how little ants are doing today. Alright, you... Alright, here we go. Yeah. Yes! We cleared him out. Hell yeah. I can go this way as well. Alright, we got a new room. Let's see what we got on the board. More wares. Oh, a new job. Bank. New shop is finished. New shop is finished. New shop is finished. So let's go check out, first let's check out the shop. Weapon boost and shield boost. I'm carrying too much. Let's fix that. You can have this bomb, this antidote, this garbage, and these two fresh meats. So let's check out what those do. So these are shield skills. Actually, do I have anybody who has on a shield that gets shield skills? That's not the menu I want. Skill menu is what I want. Every time you are hit, your attack increases by 1%. And every time you're hit, your defense increases by 1%. Look at those incredibly tiny incremental boosts. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. 1%. Alright, let's go check out our other places. Well, we need to put ants in them, I guess. So, hold on. I need some more ants. You're on. Yeah, as is said, 1% in a game where you die in 3 hits, maybe not the greatest. You're right. Orders. No, Zombo, those aren't like... I'm pretty sure those are just in the fight. You know? Yeah, and they even cost AP to equip, so... Not great. Not great at all. Alright, let's... no, we're good on orders. We're good on orders. So let's go check out our other shops. Ah, you need taste. Yeah, but it's not a free buff. You have to pay 5 AP to equip it. Like, and 5 AP right now is, like, 5 AP on Lyn right now is the difference between a 1, 2, 3 action chain and not being able to do that. So that's a pretty hefty price. So we need taste. Where are other rooms? I think on the left. Yeah. And with lots of guts. Alright. And then we have this. That's it. That's the only song they know. That's it. Well, maybe later. Anyway, am I out of rooms? I'm out of rooms. That's fine. We'll make more rooms later. So let's head back to this opening. There's still this down here. Mysterious. Anyway, we've spent enough time with ants. I love spending time with ants, by the way. How's our money look? Yeah, we're good. Anyway, we need to leave end sector. I am well aware of that, Benak, but we didn't get new rooms to place them in, so... I did, in fact, read that message when it was on the board. Yeah, maybe someday they will learn non-fight music. Who knows? Anyway, we need to head up. That was a worthwhile diversion, though. We need to get to that boss fight up in low sector. Alright, I think the way up is actually this. Yeah, low sector 2. And this looks right. That looks a lot better. Cool. Oh, hey, I remember that one. I'm pretty certain that one also is not a... Yeah, I don't think that one's the backpack either. So we can kind of bypass that. Bonk. Yeah, and then we just do a second set of blasts. The other thing is that a 1% boost in attack and defense in this game is so negligible because we're in a 2-digit damage game right now. Like, what the hell is the point of, 1% attack boosts in a game where my damage is 50? It's a bit ridiculous. Oh, did you chase me? Ah, heck. Oh, come on, get back here. I will bop you on the dang head. Alright, and we get a Zenny Purse. That is a sleeping level 30 enemy. Can I just take this? Do I want to bug that? I don't really think I do. Okay, this is Spider Town. I remember Spider Town. Oh god, a clear gel. No, that's fine. Down again. Did I go this way before at all? I must have. Yeah, that's how you connect. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. This seems really weird, but no, this is right. There's pill bugs. Okay. I'm currently picking my battles. Caring too much. Mina's the one that's generally getting hurt too much. Ooh, more party XP. Oh, heck. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Why? How? That doesn't make any sense. I even knocked it back. How did it not get into a fight with me? I've got nothing. Like, I physically hit the enemy. Huh. Whatever. See, that time I wasn't even aiming for it. I was trying to hit the box instead. Okay, this thing doesn't even have as much health as I expected it to. I expected this enemy to be much taller. Well, I mean, not physically taller. It's actually a pretty tall enemy, but, like, you know what I mean. Cool. That's decent experience. Another one. Wait for it. Did that get them both? Yes! Alright. Blast them. Give me the blasters. Oh my goodness, the little pill bug is more powerful than the Duke there. That's kind of amazing. Anyway, goodbye, pill bug. Well, it's a pill bug in a literal sense, not a pill bug in a... You know what I mean. Alright, locked room. I'm sorry. That is the tiniest enemy I've seen in... I've seen. Alright, I need to be closer. Level 2 magic fire blast. Nope, still not in range. Level 2 magic fire blast. Maybe like here? Nope. How about here? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Triple knockout. Okay, well, I'm locked in the room anyway, so I do need to fight this enemy. I'm completely fine with having Nina just blast every enemy out of here. Right-click to delete. Basically what happened. Okay, Ryu will come in and clean that up pretty handily. Okay, goodbye, Duke Battler. Saw another Duke coming at me, though. There we go. Did that only get the... What the hell? That only got that? Fine. We'll just give him the blasts. Okay. I actually think this one's the backpack. That'd be nice if this one was the backpack. I feel like this one's the backpack because they force you to get it with a locked room. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Because, yeah, this is just you get the treasure key, like, right here, and then the treasure's right here. Okay, cool, yeah, this is the one, because, again, it's the forced one. You basically willfully would have to not pick that up. That's good. Okay, so I think we've got a boss fight coming up. Let's heal up then for that. As we saw last time, we'll be fighting the 3 people in the room in low sector with the poison gas. That really is like a one of those trees. I don't like the Sephiroth and the things on it just on the table there. That's odd. Acceptable error margins. Yeah, Sephiroth. No? Bosh. Alright, and here again is our intro to the council. Regents, who we've met, who we haven't really met any of. We will be meeting a number of them soon. We saw a single cutscene with one of them. This person. I'm pretty sure we saw. But yeah, so really no additional context to take from this other than, you know, the Demi-Fiend here. Who we keep seeing. The Destroyers. Falu again. Falu is actually, I think, the inspiration for this character. Or at least the comparative point. A number of things within this game are sort of maybe an adaptation would be a good word for it, from other Breath of Fire games. And this character as Falu is definitely the closest that you can get. I still love the idea of, like, let me just make a space bubble and throw it in there. It'll be great. Also, this room needs better lighting. How can anybody talk in this room? We just have, like, 1,000 candles. Somebody budget this meeting better. Like, can't we get, like, a lamp? Do we really need to operate in candlelight? This sucks. Anyway, back to low sector. Where's the weapon liker? Oh, hold on. I'm just making this money. I don't think we have any weapons to like today. Yeah, that's very much true, Wazen. Up to that point, it's pretty good about it. I don't think I have... Oh, actually, let's sell the Zenny Purse, and I don't need the bombs, and I don't need the Wake Up. Alright, so we have to go, like, check the... Check and realize we need an ID, and that triggers the, thing in town. Alright, so we need a Biocorp ID. Alright. Well, let's see if the fairy's over in this corner again. Probably not. But, might as well check. Yeah, we also get this. Oh, sweet. Well, that was well worth it. Also, those antidotes are real. I'll need to use those pretty quick here. Yeah, no fairy in this corner. Alright. Let's go. Alright. This fight should be quick. I have a good feeling about this. As long as I get them all, like, stacked up, we should be really good with Nina just blasting them. That's an oddly specific moral, Wazen. But true. Yeah, we got our round sabers for a reason. Alright. Who's starting things off and where? Poison gas check is a miss. Level 2 magic fire blast. Ah, that doesn't work. I could wait for them to come to me, but I don't like that. Ah, but I can't get to them either. Okay, yeah, we'll wait for them to come to me. Let's, reset and skip order. Okay, Ryu. We'll put Ryu right here. See if we can get some closer enemies. No, they're a moron. That's not exactly helpful. Oh, and they're gone. Alright, fine. Give me your stuff. 800 bucks. Let's quick use a heal kit on Nina. Alright. I forgot about funny noise there. Oh, you've got Ice Blast too. That's nice. Give me the boot. And move in on you. Nice. Perfect. Oh my god, Sword Dude's still stuck! Oh my god! Sword Dude! That's hilarious. Yeah, Sword stuck. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just give him the fire blasts until the end of time. So this fight was a lot quicker. We were helped by the sword person having, like, really, really terrible movement, but also... Oh, sweet, getting 1 experience? Look at that. Lynn needs 1 experience. Oh my goodness. Alright, fine. I accept. Ryu sort of stuck in a movement. I don't know why Ryu was, like, sliding halfway there. We move very slowly. I don't know, that's good. Anyway, that was a lot easier of a fight this time around. We didn't have the same threat from them as before. So that was good. We got a lot of experience out of it, which is nice. 1,000 flat's a pretty good number. I'm like 6 feet away with this wrench. There's no way you can stop it. Okay, maybe like 10 feet away? I don't know. Pathing is hard. Pretty sure the way this game does it is that at some point, like, during the enemy turn, like, if they can't path, they just pass the turn. Otherwise, they would get stuck in this little infinite of back and forth, like, wiggle, 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 and not get anywhere. What? I think we'll check with ants after this. That'll be good. Oh yeah, now Nina's got the sort of dark sparkles. Look at that skull. I'm always haunted by a rotating skull around my head, just cackling. Cackling skull. And I have only 2 of those. That is an annoying noise. I think we get a scene here. This is the first soul scene we got last time. But we got it in reverse? It was weird. I don't think I have any on me. I might have some in the weapon liker. But I'd have to find the weapon liker to go grab that. And if I find a weapon liker, I can probably just buy antidotes. I thought I had multi-meds on me, but I must have kept those in storage because I didn't have space at the time. It's all fine. No, it follows the, like, FF5 sort of bone mail can't stop you from being poisoned rules. Alright. Ah, well. Alright, 2 more areas to go through today. We're gonna get through the... we're just gonna be haunted by this skull for the next hour or so. That's fine. I accept being haunted by a skull for about an hour. Strong Sword 4. Alright, I think I'm going to be getting rid of the skull. That's fine. Let me check the item liker. I know... Yeah, I did have multi-meds in here. Alright. Let's go see how the ants are doing. You got that store, that store, that store. Let's try down here. Oh, well. This way? Yeah, new room. Good. Okay. Down here? Nah, that seems just lengthy. Okay, that got to a split. Alright, what's new on the board? New room. Oh no! Oh, we have more customers. More songs. More wares. Oh no, another missing in action. Okay, so free room is going to become our bank. Because capitalism is real. I want people with high taste in here. We'll put you on the thinkers. Anybody else with high taste around? You got 31 taste. Okay, let's check out our new wares. So we've got this, new wares. Ooh. Ah, the cuts pace. Yeah, we've got balloon fight here. Alright. Attack at 80%, reduce enemies' move power by 5. Eh. Let's go check out... Hey look, the explorers have that little, this thing here. That thing in the corner that looks like a Kirby enemy. Let's see how the band is doing. Oh, we got more songs. Ranger Cube. Okay. Low Sector Burrow. A Baby Wispy Woods. Yeah, I could believe that. Alright, let's get out of here. We're going to go through Biocorp now. And then once we get through Biocorp, we'll check here again. And then we have the Frozen Lab. Once we get through the Frozen Lab, what are you looking at? Posing? I mean, that's a good pose. Like, you know, everybody will look off into the distance like there. And pose for the camera. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's a bit something to just find over in a corner. Alright, I want this box. And I think this room is empty. Yeah. Okay. And is this a D ratio door? Yeah, it's a D ratio door. Alright. That's fine. Alright, so again, we're going to sort of make our way through here pretty quick, which we've gotten good at. This will be the third time we've gone through here. Like, as much as we've gained a large amount of power, we also, with that power, have gained ourselves the ability to sort of skip forward past a number of challenges that we don't need to take the time to defeat. For instance, at the other end of this room here are the two Mandragoras, or no, Rafflesias? Oh, that's the room I was thinking of, okay. Here we go. Big bug. Big pill bug. Okay, I don't think this thing one was a backpack either. I remember doing this and not doing it a second time, so... Not a backpack. However, this little floppy bug. We're gonna blast it. Ah, the flavor improves. That a giant vacuum tube? Yes, most likely. Hey, a level. Okay. Again, my attack knocked like 2 enemies out of the range. No, there they are. I'm just gonna knock these 2 out and then let the others come into range then. Ryu can take point. Speed max! Oh, what the hell? Yeah, let's just fire the rockets. Those will be good, right? Alright. Burn that bug up. I'll pass again. Ooh, poison needles. Okay, there's that bug. Speed max. Oh, get... Remove skull. Okay, I can reach Bug from here. That's good. This one bug is giving me the runaround here. Alright, fire rockets. Good old rocket gun. Always dependable. This is on the other side of the... Yep, you can see those enemies in there. And then to this way are the two people who, if you beat them up, they'll call in 1,000,000 reinforcements. Not in the mood to fight 1,000,000 reinforcements at the moment. So I think in the Frozen Road we are going to have to do a good amount of fighting, as we are slowly reaching the point where we're leveling off in power. This is the area where we're about level in power, sorry, we're still a little heavy in power. And then Frozen Road is where we're going to be level about in power. Okay, so this is the room where we died last time. So we kind of have to treat it with respect. Oh god, I have to remember weapon triangle again. It's... Fire beats thunder, thunder beats water, water beats... Yeah, I think that's how it is. And then if we Ice Blast this one, that'll lower its magic as well. Boing, boing. Oh, I should have equipped my saber. I have a saber. So we can ignore the Goo Plasma and the Goo Ruby in the corner. They're not going to ignore us. This thing's going to blast us, though. Okay, only Flare, though. That's not bad. Okay. Pretty sure fire beats this. Yeah, that is quite weak for something named Flare. Alright, if I equip Sapphire Mazer... Yeah, that's better. So it's just going to use Flare instead of Fire Blast. Missile! Okay. So that actually went well. That could have been a lot worse. And then we get flare and such. There's still a number of enemies in the area we're going to need to do some clearing out of. Nope. Please don't touch. Okay. Blast them! Magic Slime cast Ultimate Hell Murder. That was take 14. Yeah, that's accurate. That's very accurate. These slimes will mess you the heck up, though, if you let them. Oh, I didn't want the jolt. Ah, heck, fine, I'll take the jolt. What if we cast Flare a bunch? So this is Flare as our move. Alright. So that leaves one fire and oh, what? What? Wait, you're in the fight? How are you in the fight? I mean, you took a dive to the pile of slimes at one point. Yes, this is the very pile of slimes I died to. There's a reason I'm respecting them. It was this very pile of slimes that killed me. I fought like 5 of them at a time and let them all use Fire Blast in a row. Let's put the Violet Blade back on. I don't need the Mazer anymore. Alright. Treasure key? Ooh. I didn't know this was a treasure key floor. That's good. Is the treasure just back here in this spot? Hi? What? Blunt. Who are you? Oh man, look at that face! We're going for it. Give me the profile, what do we got? 1,000 health! Uses Iron Fists in a vicious combo, tires out and falls asleep after 3 turns. Oh! Big O, show time. Now we're gonna put down some flares. And then we're gonna pass on the turn. How fast is this thing? Oh, fast! Wow. All right. Good night. Oh god, it went to full health. Oh, I see. I understand your gimmick now. Alright, we got 3 turns to win the fight. I think we can do that. Blasters online. And Violet Death has the defense ignoring. Oh god, that is so bad for damage. Then there's the counterattack. Big arm. Then let's get out of the way. There we go. Into the zone. And then we go to level 2, take this shots. Because they ignore defense. This seems good. Ooh. Alright, let's see how the big arms hurt. Okay, this is really close. I think we're doing just fine for winning this one. Want to keep everybody topped off. I'm glad there's just this mini-boss just hanging out in a dang corner. That's ridiculous, you know? Like, hey, I just live here in this dang old corner. Oh, God. Yeah, that's damage. Ah, 0, okay. Alright, and then we'll just fire missiles and that should end the fight. Hell yeah! 1,200 experience. Nice. That actually does a good amount to keep us, like, ahead on what's going on here. Also, a good item, maybe. Okay, that went well. I expected that that could have gone a lot worse. This was all a side area. All right, how we doing? All right, we need to, yeah. I'm right on that, Noper. Also, I need to swap over to, I want Nina in the front, and we can spend some heal kits there, and I guess we get an aid kit here, and a heal kit there. Yeah, it's close enough to max. Alright, and... Okay, I'm just impressed that I didn't know how that fight was gonna go. I'm just happy with how it went. Oh my god, look at this. It's a bigger arm stronger. What the hell? In this room. What? That's the real arm stronger. Like... That thing's huge. I'm very glad that everybody came up with arm strongest. You're all good. Oh, whoops, wrong elevator. Now I'm back to floor 1. We want the other elevator on the other side. That's where we want to go. Armstrongja. Alright, this is the one I wanted. This door right here. This is the ups. I think we get a cutscene on the next floor. We're gonna meet the scientist again. Ryu's gonna get quite angry at a scientist. What? What was that? Why was that in the ceiling? What? Was that? I don't think that was there last time. Just one goo in the ceiling? Like... Okay, we can ignore the enemies in here, I think. I want to. Oh, but the gold! You know what? Alright, let's battle Goldbug. Are you ready for Goldbug? I'm ready for Goldbug. Alright, that was a 2-hit Goldbug. I would love a Barkley-style mock JRPG that had a damage spell called Arm. And the animation is just a beefy arm smashing your opponents. Hell yeah. Alright, sweet. Yeah, 5k, because it was 10k, and then it got halved by a hit. So we can do that with this bug, too. Oh! Oh, no! I got ambushed by the gold bug. What? Goodbye! What is this thing? Screw you too! Just goodbye? I'm not even gonna chase this dumb bug. Come on, you dumb bug, get back here. Ugh. Alright, I'm here for crushing you. What? 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 Oh my goodness, I'm blasting this bug with everything I got. Oh goodness. This bug just flies off like, oh, I'm out of here later. Give me your dang Zenny. Alright. Again, sidestep the enemies in this room. Like I said, this is the area I plan on, like, spending my ability on, like, sidestepping. Also, hello.
Hey.
I
decided I couldn't sit on the sidelines any longer. Your defeat of Goldbug has summoned me. Also, I guess they were, like, procreating inside that one chest or whatever, the box. So you got 1,200 Zenny from it. That's pretty substantial.
Yeah. I like. Is that how a gold bug is formed?
Like enough wealth accumulates in a single place, and then it just becomes alive and starts eating things. I think that's how it works in real life, anyway.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a change jar and then it started taking over your house? I think it's the same deal.
Well, I mean, I've had a change jar that has definitely, like, replicated, you know? It's like...
Oh, geez.
There's the change jar, and then there's a second change jar, and it's like, wait, where'd the second change jar come from?
Right? And it's like, you know, you'd think, oh, man, awesome, lots of money. but then it's all useless. You can't actually spend it.
Right.
Where can you spend it? That's really the price we pay. That is the tragedy of the swear jar. It feels great to swear, but then you can't even spend the money.
Right, it's stuck in a jar.
It's in a jar forever. Man, I really hate how when you smash monsters on the overworld, they scatter in all directions.
It's really annoying.
Like, oh, come on.
It is the reason I use Nina to bat them, because, like, Nina, as you can see with this cone here, can take perfect advantage of that very, very exact positioning that they have, you know?
Oh, okay, if I could just hit the entire arena, sure. I'll just have this ground effect that goes everywhere. Okay. But no, it's like no matter how large the cone is, you're always going to come into the situation where it's like, man, I wish these enemies were grouped together a little more.
Right. I mean, Round Saber is sort of the big move I have that's for that. I didn't notice that the like large robot in the middle of this room here is just a bigger version of Armstrong the first, like, 2 or 3 times I played this, you know?
I mean, in a sense, why would you recreate a character model? But in another sense, holy shit, that would be awesome to fight.
Right, like, specifically, these are, like, Genix that are created for some purpose, right? Like...
Right? Every last Genix is supposed to have a purpose. Like, we had like, Lynn was writing one that was clearly just some kind of war machine tactical thing.
Yep.
Because, like, she was writing it, and it could run as fast as a train. And it also attacked Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has some, like, combat capabilities. And Nina is also a Genix, and is an air purifier, and we know that. It's similar to the, like, Chipmunk or whatever the heck. That is also an air purifier, just a shitty one.
Right.
It's more like an air freshener, really.
No, look, they just have it in the hangar. I don't know where it's supposed to go. Like,
No, the bottom falls out.
ah,
Because lower. Like, you can always go deeper. We just don't want to. That's our task. We want to go up. I'm very mean. I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind calling people an ignorant motherfucker if they've earned it.
ah, okay. This is where we meet the scientist and threaten them with a sword.
How hollow is this earth? I cannot tell you, but I can tell you that it is deep. The game manual tells me that it is deep.
Yes, a deep earth.
And is a specifically deep earth.
Well, we are a kilometer below ground, which in the, like, grand scheme of depth isn't, like, having a big city that far down doesn't seem that huge, I guess, in like a fantasy, like, having, mostly because there's like 5 cities down here, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, it's hard to tell. Like, everywhere you go, it's like you move between warehouses and hospitals and makeshift towns and just plain old caves.
Right.
With seeming like, nah, this is just how everything connects.
Yeah, that's why I say it's a small amount, Benak, is because how deep does the deep earth go? And probably a lot deeper than a kilometer.
The ventilator is filthy.
Yep. We do, at some point in the game, come across actual, honest, like, cities and, like, larger areas that are like not just like some hospital that is really a dungeon. You know, it's just much later in the game.
Yeah. No, I remember things getting pretty damn weird, frankly.
Yeah. Gold bugs. Do they make gold bugs here? Like, maybe they farm gold bugs. Is that how they get a profit?
Like, there's no sovereign government for currency, so it's like the bug is our unit of our source of currency. No, we punched that guy's glasses off.
Yep.
It's dreadful.
And gave him a black eye.
Did we really have to spend our, like, percentage on that? Come on, Ryu. Settle down.
We're gonna need that later. Actually, not sure if we'll need it later. I actually plan on doing some experimenting in a couple fights with Dragon mode. So, more specifically, there's a number of fights or one of the features of going into Dragon mode is you're immune to most damage. And I have a couple fights I want to experiment on to see if they're ones that sidestep it. So, because there's a couple fights I'm pretty dang sure you can can take damage because you're fighting some sort of foe with similar abilities or some way of sidestepping defense. But then there's others that like maybe, but I'm not sure. So those are really late in the game though.
So here we have Tone number A kind of fighting for room in our grand narrative. I want you to immediately use the fairy drops. So we can have maximum cognitive dissonance as Tone number B goes like immediately. I wonder how our ants are doing. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's check in on them.
Now, on that though, I do feel that the game itself has a fairly consistent one. This is more of like we should probably give our players some sort of lighthearted way to sidestep the.
Maybe they're not going to be able to handle like the inevitability of child death.
Right.
For a constructed being who is made to be an air filter for our impossibly polluted underground. Maybe they. Here's cartoon ants. They're finding rooms underground for you. It's wonderful.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to make a rock fall. All right.
Yeah, we need to give the player a vacation from our tone. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of appreciate that, but in another way, oh my god, that ant got crushed by a rock. He's okay though.
Let's check our message board.
I just
oh crap!
I don't know. I feel like we're missing a richer experience for having these.
But that ant died.
He went to ant heaven.
That ant is dead as hell.
Oh no, the gritty, grimdark tone of our overarching story has leaked into our charming fairyland of ants.
Alright, we have a new job I can put up is the trainer.
Our new job is to get more ants.
Our new job is to get more ants. I'm gonna have to hire on 3 more ants.
We got some of them crushed. We can send them to Muscle College.
Yep. Good old Muscle College. Alright, I'm gonna hire some more ants to replace our other ants. Don't worry, job security is very good here.
It's just the physical risk. That's the only problem. This cannot be mitigated. Like, best of all is to eliminate the hazard, right?
Yes.
Like, personal protective equipment or PPE is the bottom. That's the last resort against the hazard. Like, you know, redesign your system in such a way that there is no hazard. That's the best. Redesign your system so that the hazard is minimized. That's next best. Create procedures so that hazards are minimized, given that they must exist. Next to that, and then protecting the body. You don't want to have to do this, but like sometimes you gotta. TSD is taste. Have we learned what smite and HP are?
I don't think we have heard anybody say what the
like Shin Megami Tensei,
yeah,
and Harry Potter. Every ant has a Shin Megami Tensei and a Harry Potter. BB.
We did
that dog. I'm calling over my dog. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got a new skill here, Divine.
Whose skill is that? That doesn't sound like it would belong to any of your party members.
No, it really doesn't. But
a dog.
It's Nina's. Reduce enemy move power by 10%. How does that follow?
That sounds really pathetic, by the way.
All of the percentages are horrible.
I know. Like, okay, so if they have a movement of 30, then you reduce it by 3? So they can move 27?
That's horrible.
That's goddamn pathetic.
Wait.
How often are they moving? Like,
okay, did you see these very powerful weapon skills? Shield skills in the game.
I don't think I did.
Called Weapon Boost and Shield Boost.
Ooh.
Which have an AP cost. You lower your AP just to equip them. And they give you...
Your attack increases by 1%. Oh my god. You're not even hitting for 100 damage.
Right?
And if you were, you would be hitting for 101.
Yes, that is worth cutting my offensive power, like, directly in... You know, in...
Right, like an additional attack would be like another 20 damage, but nah, I'm gonna throw that in the garbage for 0.2 damage.
Yes, there's... The shield one is the exact same, but the word defense.
God. That's truly pathetic. I don't think that they really thought too hard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that this game has been, like, balance adjusted in any meaningful way.
Well, like, the magic system has some, like, scaling issues like that as well, where, like, you know, a level 2 or 3 sword move is very powerful. This was pointed out by Benak earlier, but, like, a level 2 magic spell versus a level 1 magic spell is this incredible jump. In power.
Well, you're paying literally twice as much in terms of AP for it, right? Like 10 versus 20?
Yeah, which that follows for magic, but for like physical, you'd never get that.
Yeah, it'd be like, okay, I'm paying twice as much for 2 additional damage. Something like that.
Alright, I think this is the...
Yeah, I mean, like, flat... Like, a static amount of damage reduction for defenses does kind of make that a thing. So, if, for instance, if I can pay 10 to get 10, or I can pay 20 to get 15, right? And you have 5 flat damage reduction, then it's the same, right? And if you have more than that, then it's better to use the bigger thing. And that's just sort of how, like, oh my god. These guys do not understand door.
I'm trying really hard to, like, not have to battle these enemies. And I'm willing to spend my dash on this.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, so patrollers, when you fight them and beat them, they summon 8 bouncers around the next corner.
Oh, jeez.
And that many bouncers is a bit. It's some. And if I could avoid that, I would like to.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so to a degree, I kind of agree with Benak here. Like, every attack is mostly a case-by-case minute difference, but I think that by and large, as far as physical attacks go, the, like, cheapest, most you can spam kind of attack kind of wins out.
I end up just using slash more than almost anything else.
Just plain old goddamn slash. That's... I mean, either that's a glorious victory of game design, or a true pity of not being able to get ahead of the game as a player.
Yeah. In this corner. I could just summon a bunch of dudes to fight. Do I want to
Cast
summon
the spell of summon dudes.
I could just summon dudes. I'd probably be alright fighting a bunch of dudes. Yeah, Patroller has a radio, too dangerous to attack. So they called for backup. Alright, so that means that there should be, like, 8 dudes in this room. Yep.
Yeah! Give him the business. Beat him up, steal his money, and kill his backup. Nice hit. Wow.
I wasn't certain that was gonna work. Anyway, I think I just get the fight for free.
I mean, are we really ever sure it's gonna work? Part of the whole, like, overworld engaging monsters thing always felt dodgy in the same way that, like, Persona 4 engaging the monster felt dodgy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's all about spamming Ogre Slice. I don't know what that is.
That is... I'm gonna pull that one up for reference. Minus 50% accuracy. If it hits, it crits for 75% additional damage.
Okay. Okay. That is a... Alright. This kind of attack has a very lengthy and storied history, in particular in Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior games. And in Dragon Warrior, the reason that you do this kind of attack is because there's an entire, like, family of monsters who have preposterously high defenses.
Yep.
Like, just disgustingly high defenses. And the way you get around this is by exploiting part of the system where critical hits in these games bypass defenses just innately. So, you know, you get, like, if you crit, then you get, like, full damage and then multiplied by whatever. So, if you're fighting one of these monsters and you're just doing normal things, then yes, you have, like, a 90 to 100% hit rate, but their defenses are so high that you're doing 0 damage. But if you have a 50% chance to crit, and they call these miss or crit moves. So, like, 50% of the time you just miss, 50% of the time you critical, then you get, like, you bypass their damage reduction and do a bunch of damage. And it's, like, by expected value, way higher than what you would be doing with your accurate moves. So I think that a similar thing has happened here with Ogre Slice.
Yeah. There's also a claim that all attacks from behind are auto hits in this game. That is a powerful, like... If that's true or not, I don't care. That's a really good Zulai.
That is... Man, how would you hit an enemy from behind? They automatically turn around as soon as you touch them, right? Like... I don't know enough about the game to be able to refute that. That's kind of amazing. God, I love Zulai so much.
Alright, well, we summoned a bunch of enemies and fought them, and that got us a pretty hefty amount of experience. We're actually pretty close to where we were.
So in a sense, if you want to test that, the cost of running behind an enemy is however many movement AP it takes to get to them, which could be like that could cost you multiple attacks. So you're spending, like, instead of doing multiple attacks, you're getting behind them to do one attack.
But if it's Ogre Slice with that guaranteed crit,
yeah, right. If it suddenly gets 100% accuracy, then that might actually be worth it.
Yeah, I've put Ogre Slice on in order to try this out.
Oh, Funkamus Mostlemus, I have been in the ship graveyard in Final Fantasy XIV. Don't worry about that.
Oh my goodness.
There were skeletons there, but they did not have jorts.
No jorts. I was very, very sad about that.
I know, but they don't care about the same things that we care about. That's what I'm learning from the Final Fantasy. They care about some of the things that we care about.
They do. Which
is why some of the Woolsey translations made it into the quest dialogue of the Manderville quest line.
Yeah. Which that's great. That's excellent.
Which was outstanding. They do care about Greg. In all the right ways.
Greg.
And perhaps not in the ways of where is the dimensional interval, which... Oh my god, next time we're interviewing someone at my job, I think I'm going to ask them that. I'm just, completely deadpan, and it'll be like, okay, so it says here that you have 5 years of experience in our field. That's good. I have one question for you, though. Where is the dimensional interval? I'll stare at them and...
Ooh, okay, I found a decent shield for... So the silver arc here is the shield we got from our buddy Armstrong. Seems okay. I don't know how good numbers are in this game, in that sense.
Yeah, we have attack, def, mag, sped, move. We have speed and movement.
Yeah.
That kind of messes with me.
The reason I didn't equip it and don't really want to is that I would have to give up speed on Nina, and one of Nina's greatest assets is the fact that she always goes first at every single fight, no matter what.
Right? I mean, also deals a ton of damage with her generally defense-piercing or even weakness-exploiting magical attacks.
Yes.
Nina's really, really good, just sort of a glass cannon. And if you're able to fire that glass cannon before your opponent's fight, then yeah, that's pretty good.
Shops in this game are a bunch of cartoon characters that hide in the corner. Basically,
yeah, I don't know what's up with that's another part of the tonal dissonance of this game, is that the shops are these children, one of whom has a sock puppet and is like, hey, the sock puppet is gonna tell you about how mechanics work. Please don't die in a dungeon. Ugh, it's wild. Also, they have like ape escape hats on, where they have little lights on their hats. It's weird.
Oh, right, these things are all immune to... Got it. Was lightning what these things wanted? Whatever, I'm just gonna see if lightning works here.
Goodness, I mean, they ate your ice.
And they no-sold the fire, so... Looks like lightning is the answer.
That's decent. Right, because, like, electricity, water conducts electricity, so, fire defeats lightning. Look, we only have 3 things, we have to make it work.
The best I have is that if I treat it as lightning, water, and fire, then, like, Pokemon rules cover 2 of them.
Like, right, like 2 of the 3 make sense. So we could just sort of, like, hand wave the 3rd.
Right. Like, that's enough information for me to get to the 3rd, you know? It's like, okay. I actually want to, before moving on, I actually have to go back and talk to those shopkeeps. I have some items in storage I want to pull out.
Oh my god, Etrian Odyssey. I feel like Etrian Odyssey is one of those things that I will keep hearing about, but never do. There is a part of me that appreciates the, like, spend resources to gain distance in the dungeon to attempt to get new things that give you more resources. I haven't felt that in a very long time.
The feature I enjoyed there was the, like, drawing a map. Do I... Actually, want to go talk to you. I just want to buy another set of those and then sell off.
It's honestly a feeling I haven't felt since playing my first playthrough of Dark Souls, where, like, between all of the Estus that I had and all the heal spells and every bit of damage that I would incur on, like, from enemies along the way, I could get this far away from a bonfire before just running out of stuff and being like, man, I don't have any more stuff. Collapsing.
We get right there and then...
And not even... Like, I didn't even know that I needed to go that far. You know? That's the part that hasn't existed in basically any of those other games.
Yeah, well, it's the... And this is a run I've seen almost everybody do, is the run-up to... From, like, the Bridge Dragon to the Parish.
Yeah.
And that's the one I've seen so many times, where it's like, you have no idea how long this run is, and you have no idea how, like, you run out of Estus, and you're like, alright, what do I have left? I can use Humanity, and then you use Humanity, it's like, oh god, like, how many of these am I willing to spend? Am I even making progress? Like, how much further do I need to go? Alright.
Now, the genius of that has not come up in the sequel titles or Bloodborne at all was the fact that there were so many places to go that you just didn't need to ever go to. You could essentially, like, fall into traps that were not progress.
Yeah.
I kind of loved it.
You finally found one of them that exists in 3.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
like that. You know, that's what that place is for. Is the like, there's nothing there other than it. But
But honestly, by that point, they had already been infected with the Bloodborne notion that as soon as you defeat a boss, it should make a bonfire pop up, which becomes ludicrous in certain places where it's like, you can like look from one bonfire and see the next one over.
I do. I find it comedic because of in the Grand Archives, that specific one where you can see one bonfire from another, and you're like,
Right, there's like, it would be one thing if there was like an impassable gap between one and the other, where it's like, eventually I'll make it over there and I'll be able to save my progress. But no, there's nothing stopping you from just walking directly to it.
Yeah, you can go from one to the next. Alright, that's the way up.
And I do say, like, my initial playthrough of plain old Dark Souls, because nothing else has quite done that. And I think that's what Etrian Odyssey kind of prides itself on, is that every single step you take has some inherent cost to it. And if you're willing to pay that cost, then you might be able to obtain a reward that makes that cost worth it. But most of the time not. And it's really up to you to figure out how much you're willing to spend in just physical distance. And that's a difficult question and a neat problem to try and solve repeatedly. Which is why I say I think I will eventually play an Etrian Odyssey, just I never have done, because it's too much anime, and I'm like, oh my god, guys, could you tone it down?
No.
No. It also has like a complete history and legacy to it by now, and like I can't wander into the 5th entry in a series, you know.
Yeah, there's very few series that, like, I'm sure, I mean, heck, I've seen a number of people in the zoo already say, like, well, I would recommend, like, 4 or 5 as a starting point, and that they're, but, like, that's, I don't know, that's hard for a series to get through.
Right? Like, even when I was playing Dark Souls, I was like, shit, a gargoyle, there's gonna be another gargoyle. Because Demon Souls existed, and there was another gargoyle. It all builds. Oh shit. That's something okay, coming back to the game that we're actually playing.
Right.
I never got past the notion that you can't just run through your own party members. I think that's kind of garbage.
It's a bit of an annoyance, that's for dang sure.
It's a dreadful annoyance. Like, okay, so I remember playing the Banner Saga, and there was Rook and every human person who is like Rook, who could, like, as one of their abilities, run through other friendly party members as long as they ended up someplace that was not inside another party member.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, also particular to Rook, he had both a short and long range attack and was some kind of preposterous genius of combat that you always wanted to have acting. Nevertheless, that was kind of his thing. It's like running through other people. But it made him very versatile. And I feel like we're missing some of that in this game. Like, one of the 3 of your party members should be able to do that, I think. At the very least. It's just too awkward when you're on, like, a 2 anime-wide scaffolding. And you're like, shit. My 1 anime-wide anime is...
I wonder...
in the middle of the scaffolding.
Can Dragon Form do that? I actually think Dragon Form has the same problems.
That's a good question, because you have, like, You have an unlimited movement that does not subtract from your AP when you're in dragon form.
Yeah.
Whatever, I can fire up the game. I'll do it. I'll do the test.
All right.
I'll experiment.
Let me
experiment.
I'm gonna give Nina +5 health, which was the real reason I went into this room, by the way.
Just to my right, I have a PlayStation 2, and I can turn it on. It contains Dragon Quarter. Let me switch my input to PlayStation. I'm doing it. I'm experimenting for you. Don't ever say I didn't do nothing for you guys.
Alright, are we on Mimic boxes? I think this is Mimic... Oh, right. Oh, it's these enemies.
My god, this game looks like incredible garbage. Oh my god, it looks so bad. Poor thing, it's been alive too long. And like displaying on a kind of display technology that it was never designed for.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real thing, like, that, an actual problem I've run into, just like... Wait, I'm supposed to test a thing.
BB, it's okay. My dog's barking at something again.
Yeah, so the enemy turns around after one hit.
I mean, it might count while you're still in your combo?
Maybe? I'll try another
know.
I'll try another set of those.
Okay, I happen to be at exactly at the fight where you get dragon form for the first time. Okay. It's good.
Wow, so you don't even need to, like, burn, like, form for this.
Yeah. Just, have to do it. And then I get to hear Bosch say, "My beast blade not work." So eloquent.
Alright.
Okay, it looks like... Yeah, you still get stuck moving against your own party members, so...
Oh, wow.
If they're taking up space, then yeah, even with your jets, you can't get past them. It's actually funny trying to like move against them. Wait, no. This is just for grins, so I want to give them the full business. What else we got? Yeah, give them the breath. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, I really enjoy the box mimics in this game. There's actually a number of different types of mimics in this game, and that's pretty nifty. I don't know. I have a love of mimics as an enemy type, just as like we need some sort of silly like.
Oh, I just did over 10,000 damage to boss. That felt really good. Eat it, asshole.
Just annihilated.
Okay, that's all I wanted to test.
Perfect. I mean, with the ×10 multiplier, you are literally just adding a 0 onto your damage number. That's excellent. Alright. These are worth good, Okay, we got the treasure key, and then the treasure's over there.
God, so much treasure just strewn about.
Oh! Ah, heck. I'm in bug fight now.
Oh my god, so much meat. Yeah, okay, so as far as Lynn's utility, there is one move in particular that I remember Lynn having that the damage was proportional to how close you were to the target, and I got a lot of mileage out of that one. I don't remember what it was called. And it's, I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive, right? Because she's got gun, and gun has long range. So you'd think, well, you know, her utility is long range, but, yeah. Okay, if you guys say it's called Shatter, then sure. I don't remember what it was called, but, yeah. I got a lot of damage out of that one.
Oh my goodness, that's something. Look at this. These enemies are attacking my AP.
Shit, you will never move again.
That kind of rules as a move?
I mean, if they outnumber you, then you just lose, right? We will attack your ability to participate in combat.
Yeah, I'm going to blast you, and you can no longer use moves.
They're on the mill plan. They're gonna mill you out, Jens. Be careful.
The mill plan. Yeah, the big thing is it means in this fight, Lynn basically doesn't get to move.
I think honestly that the mill plan is going to do what the mill plan always does, and kind of mess up and
realize that it would have been better as any other plan.
Right. Be like, oh shit. If only I had been dealing damage instead of attacking my opponent's library.
Oh, they seem to have a good secondary plan here.
Attack for damage?
Status effects. Lots of them.
Ooh.
Ryu's currently blind and Lynn is asleep. Oh boy, everybody's asleep. Alright.
Oh my god. As long as they don't infect you with despair, or whatever the shit that was in in Shin Megami Persona 5. Where it's like, oh yeah, your entire party just has the status effect where you do nothing for 3 turns and then die. Oops. Like, oh my god. I really hate that game. I should start working on the miniature video series that I want to make for that game.
Oh?
Yeah. It's worth it. I need to talk about these topics.
Okay.
Is it a compilation of everything wrong with it? Maybe. Like I want it to be more or less a video essay, and I do want to talk about everything that's wrong with the game. Okay, I understand that you meant compilation, but for one, I am totally toasted by this point, and for another, I thought that compilation would be a funny thing to say. So I just said that. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I know that typos happen. Lord, if I tried to type at this point. You have no idea how many times... Okay, you saw me in the chat earlier. I had to, like, erase what I was saying several times. Because I'm like, oh man, that's wrong. That's the wrong letter. I would just type a bunch of J's, and I'm like, J.
I think I found a skill that's actually quite good here.
And I'm like, too many J's.
Too many
Which
J's.
skill have you found? Leech power?
Leech power. Just build up AP anytime you get hit.
I remember having that on Nina at some point. But then, like, I feel like Nina gets... Like, she can't use shield skills. So... Any like, benefit at all that you can get out of a shield skill with Nina is really good.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Okay, if I...
See, really, at this point, you're becoming more of a zookeeper than anything. You're just like, here, have some food. Have meat. Enjoy meat.
Here you go. Yeah, just keep blasting them with fire. That seems to work all right.
Like, if you add up the damage you're getting on every individual monster when you get them the fire blast, that's a ton.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I kept trying to tell people about Gwent. You know? Because every time I talk to someone about card evaluations in Gwent, they seem to only be evaluating the case where the card does as much as possible over as many turns as possible. It's like, oh no, it's unlimited value over so many turns. And I'm like, okay, how many turns are you passing back and forth to your, like, opponent, actually? Like, Blue Boy Lugos was the worst in this, because it's like he's something like 6 strength, and he donates 1 strength to your opponent, so he's more like 5, which on the balance is pathetic. You should be able to get, like, base 10 or 12 out of your units if you're just doing it. But then, like, the one that you donate to them, like, bounces around and then subtracts from their units, and it's like, okay, well, cool. How much is that doing? And it's like, on the balance, it has to, like, favorably bounce something like 5 times before it's baseline even with just a generic add strength to my side unit. And I'm like, that's not good enough, okay? We've... Like, really, just do some arithmetic. Basically add up what this is doing for you. Don't be starstruck by the ceiling of what is possible if everything goes right.
Well, I mean, in a lot of games, that is a common trap to fall into, is the, you know, best case scenario versus normal scenario.
It's like, oh man, sure, it's a 4/4, but it could be an 8/8. Yeah, and then you're like, oh, well, how often is it gonna be an 8/8? Shit, I should play Gwent again. Game is dope.
It was pretty cool. Oh, there's still one.
I stopped playing after they deleted my collection, and then gave me a different collection.
Right.
I mean, they did. They updated so many cards, and even changed. They fundamentally changed how weather effects work. So yes, I understand why they deleted my collection. But still, it knocked the wind right out of my sails.
Yeah.
Gwent is a absolutely different game than when I played it. Because when I played it, gold cards couldn't be targeted by things, and weather effects were limited to the row, and reduced unit strength to 1. And we're completely swingy, and just like, okay, anything in that row, just immediately crushed.
There was a point I went back to it a while back and found out that like gold cards could be targeted in the absolute worst way, which was like casting a Scorch. And
Shit.
Like, yep. Oh.
I think Scorch is one of the only cards that did not have any changes.
I think it's the same outside of the like gold thing. It's the same exact text, you know.
Yeah, it's the same text. It's just this can nug gold cards now.
Thank you very much for the bits, Squirrel Token. Yeah, it's they changed Igni to 25 instead of 20. I made that mistake too, not reading the card.
Oh, gee. Oh my god. I mean, okay, that's somewhat unfair because the text is not printed on the cards. You have to like hover over them to find out what they basically do.
It makes it hard to like see, like from an observer's standpoint, it makes it very difficult to understand what's going on.
Right? Because it's like, oh, what's this? Why do you care that they played that like girl who's a 4? That doesn't do much for them, and then it like shoots lightning across the battlefield, and it's like, wait, why did that happen? That's weird. You realize you're under Yennefer lock and cannot win the round.
Well, nowadays, I guess nowadays that's a lot less of a real thing because you can blast Yennefer out.
It's true. You just like with a regular unit, be like some dumb silver unit, be like, you like a -4 strength.
Garbage.
Eat it.
All right, I think we're at we're in the final room of the Frozen Road. This one has the big mimics. Sweet.
Big mimics. Do you even have a use for money anymore?
I'm literally throwing it all at the ant colony.
Okay. Well, that is a use. So I'm not gonna. They're level 22. You've already defeated a level 4 guy tonight. Yeah. Who had 1,000 hit points. I want to say that at some point that the ant colony just starts making you money, so it doesn't, like, putting money into it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Correct. One of the places I have open is a cafe, which is where we know taste from.
That's how we have to create the cafe so that we can know taste.
Yeah, we don't know taste without the cafe.
Okay, it took me this long to realize that the money is a screw attack logo. Like the spinning like penny on the ground. It's a screw attack again.
Yeah, just go pick up the screw attack and then you get Alright,
It's kind of odd that the ladder room looks the same, even though the game is not procedurally generated. Well,
True.
Okay, one thing that I would like to say that we're gonna put a pin in and talk about later. I'm pretty sure. So we'll just hold on to that. And in the meantime, other thing. I forgot the other thing.
Ladder. You were talking about ladder.
Ladder. We were talking about. I love playing ladder. Standardized parts. That's why every ladder looks the same. It's not a, it's not a necessity of the game. It's a necessity of building materials for. It's a flavor thing, right? As in, standardized parts make it easier to fit things into other things. Make it easier to manufacture. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not gotten a chance to play that yet, Shabadoo, though Lucy linked me that yesterday. There's a Super Metroid Infinite hack, or like an endless hack, that just keeps putting you in different rooms.
Send me to this immediately.
Sure. That I can do.
Endless hack. Metro 2.
It's on construction. So if you look on there, that'll be a real place to find it.
I found a link to Super Metroid redesign on Metroid Construction.
That is not it. That is the opposite of it.
Maybe I should play that. You guys think I should play that again? That'd be great.
Yes, no.
Okay, I'm gonna read the description for what I found here. This is a endless mode for Super Metroid. Point. When you enter a door, it will put out in a random room and lock the door behind you to either force you to complete the room or pick up an item. Enemy damage increases over time. Space jump, gravity, screw attack, plasma are temporary. They disappear after a certain amount of time. Visual timer gauge on the HUD. Mother Brain doesn't trigger the ending sequence. Instead, it's just a normal boss. The Rainbow Beam phase is skipped, so you don't need 300 hit points to beat Mother Brain. Score system for the amount of rooms and points when killing monster or completing achievements. Fascinating.
Yep. It seems odd to me because I don't think of Super Metroid as like a combat-focused game, you know?
Yeah. I might not actually enjoy this. I'm going to play it
Right.
at some point. Let's just download that immediately and then start talking about Dragon Quarter a little bit.
Yep, we have a little bit more to go today, and then we're going to be finished up. I wanted to spend today kind of rushing through the parts of the game that we had done already, like that we had done during the restart, and then getting us back up to a new spot. And, like, also just continuing to demonstrate how powerful our party is compared to where they were.
Yeah, between, like, you spent party experience, right?
Yes.
Okay, so between party experience and better equipment, you have, like, yeah. You have a lot of numbers on your side. And it's gonna help. Oh my god, power meal. I could go for a power meal right now.
Yeah, a power meal. Yeah, I think like we haven't even gotten to like actually fighting the fight in storage. And we have more levels and experience than we did post that fight.
It's a good place to be.
So we are factually stronger than we were going into that fight, and we'll be going into that fight like very quickly. So I think that's going to be where I'm going to start next stream rather than end this one, because we've been going for about 2.5 hours, and figure that'll be a good place to start next time on. The baffler meal.
I do kind of wish that there was some way to make combat in this game not take so long. Like if you could do the Fire Emblem thing, where instead of like cutting away to the little like cutscene of your people like hitting each other with animations and all that, if you could reduce that to the little icons of them like bumping against one another and just numbers popping out.
Right. That is something that like over time in Fire Emblem, it's like, oh, I don't want to turn off the animations. It's really cool, but then after
they're so sweet. But then after the millionth time that you've seen it, it's like, shit. Let's just could we not?
You know, where's the part where we skip forward? You know, Pokemon has that as well, the turning off animations for fights.
I always do that in Pokemon. Like, I don't care what kind of like pixel perfection you think you have for like Hyper Beam or whatever. I don't want to see it. Just give me the numbers, man. Give me the report. Send me the deets. I don't know that like every RPG needs this, but like the ability to skip past the things that you've seen already, that's useful. That's the nugget that I want to hold on to out of this. Is that, you know, the point where the player goes, okay, I get it. And you, the game designer, say, alright, the player gets it, now we can skip past that. This doesn't necessarily mean like combat or animations or whatever. It's just the most generic version of the okay, I get it. And if your player ever says that, you should say, "Alright, cool," and then skip. That's what I'm trying to get at.
It's the like when you're in a boss that just continues and keeps going.
Right. Like imagine. Oh man.
You know,
I'm trying to think of a boss that's really egregious.
Like just
in those terms. Like where you can say to yourself, all right, I get it, and then it still goes on for like 20 minutes and you're just going through the motions. I can't immediately think of an example, but there are probably like millions.
Alright.
I don't play very many video games. Any Kingdom Hearts 2 boss.
Kingdom Hearts 2 over 356. Then that game has health bars that go on for ages. At least on if like that is what the higher difficulties on that game do. Is just, hey, do you want like to fight an enemy that has, you know, 20 health bars? It's like, not really. Alright. So at this point, I am just going ahead and healing up. And going to save, and we're going to 358.
Oh, days.
The Days speedrun.
I love my Days speedrun. No one can take that from me.
I've burned most of Days out of my brain. Well, that's thematic with the game. I can say that much. Nope.
God, I love the phone booths. It's just like, why would there be a phone booth here? Nah, don't worry about it.
That's just how it is.
Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Alright, so there's a... Yeah, so I've used the dash a little bit here. Like, I used the dash for about half a percentage point to dodge some enemies. But I'm still at 5 point something percent here, so... Like, I've mentioned it before, but you like, if you did not use the dragon meter at all, I believe you would end this game at about 20 to 25%, depending on how much time you took with it.
Wild.
So you have a lot of leeway with that. Anyway, that is going to be all for today. So...
God, I want to ever have a better D ratio. It's right there. It's there on the save screen, taunting me every single time.
There...
Don't you wish you had a better D ratio?
There are... The way you impact that is very... There's a lot of variables in it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So, including the number of saves you made.
Hot damn.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, Cass, for jumping in on the back half of this.
Well, now I'm happy that I did. It meant that I didn't have to type. Typing is very hard right now.
I understand. Thank you, everybody in the zoo. Hope y'all had fun with this. Next time, we're going to be moving on. We'll fight our way through the storage fight and actually be moving on to new areas.
Holy shit.
That we haven't seen yet. So that'll be fun. So yeah, other stuff that's going to be going on Sunday. I'm planning on doing a bit of a lengthier stream, mostly Legend of Dragoon and some Magic drafts. That's the idea. So that'll be on Sunday. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, oh, I see that. Ah, yeah. Ah, nice skull. It is still half off sub months at this point. So if it is your first time subbing to a channel,
September and a half. This is Twitch's attempt to delete the month of October.
Right. And they'll start their November event very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So then October will just disappear and be gone.
Right. It's for NaNoWriMo. They promote streams where you just write and you have like text on screen.
Mm-hmm.
The month of Halloween is right. We've conquered October.
It's gone. All right. Thank you everybody for joining, and have a good night, everybody.